me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from SoFi. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. It is caught aside by St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Hurt. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. A run here with McCaffrey.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. In this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He's going to run it.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
Third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Now Stroud. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one?
And he will take it in himself. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he is out of bounds on the return as that ends the first quarter of action. We are through 1. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
On play action, it's Herbert.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing again, Herbert. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Second down and 3. Throwing, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, L.A. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
He'll start at the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throw out wide, they set up the screen for Collins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans are on top. It's 14-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Herbert. And that one incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is Caught in the end zone. He's in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Davis now to return it. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he will get into the end zone. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Davis now to return it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Motion man, set right. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
16-yard pickup on that ball. 1st down, L.A.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock, He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Stroud gives it to Pierce. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers' first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he will score! Game on! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They hand it off to Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A second down throw for Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Back to throw, Stroud. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch, stays in bounds, and he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Shotgun, and they will run with Pierce. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Once again, it's Pierce. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down for Houston.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Stroud. That is caught. And he will score again. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert to throw. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
Important moment here, third down and 4. They'll drop to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
Now, first and goal. They'll send him over to the left. Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. So it's a win here for the Texans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a